What's going on, guys? Welcome to a different episode of the MXGP playthrough. I guess this really isn't the playthrough, but this is some online gameplay from a day ago, something like that. I guess it was yesterday. I was playing online with my friend Matt and two other random dudes, and yeah, whenever we make a match, always some random people end up joining. But yeah, I just wanted to do it was a great crash, by the way. I'm not really going to talk about the gameplay that much. It's a Vulcan Sword, 5 laps, you get the idea, with a surprise ending, I guess. Anyway, I was going to talk about the Daytona Endurocross, which I participated in, partially. I don't know if you can call what I did participating, but we drove the 18-hour drive down to Daytona Beach, and yeah, it was the first time the Endurocross series raced in this dome, the Ocean Center, and going into it, we did a Springfield Endurocross, Springfield, Missouri, in not a national one, just one that a local promoter put on. They do it every year, I guess, and it was pretty good. I did pretty well there. I got a lot better as the weekend went on. I started off terrible, and then I got a lot better, and ended up getting second in the dash for cash, and made a couple $100. That was good. But so that was good. We really just did that as kind of a warm up for Daytona, and yeah, I thought that the nervous bugs were gone, the nerves were gone, and turned out they weren't. At Daytona, I was really nervous, and looking back on it, I can tell I was nervous, but while it was going on, I was tricking myself into thinking that I wasn't nervous, and yeah, I don't know how to remedy that. I think I don't know. This is just going to be me saying, yeah, I don't know. That's basically what's going to happen for this 10 minutes. Or however long this goes on, I might cut it short. The track at Daytona was incredibly sandy. And it's not even... sand isn't even the right word. Like, it was... The best description I saw was Guy B from Vital MX said it was the same as coffee grounds, which is perfect. That's the perfect description. It really was like coffee grounds. Like, it just had no consistency. There was no like, ruts would form, and then you'd think, okay, there's a rut, I can get into it and lay it over or whatever, give it gas. No, it wouldn't work. Like, it just, your bike would go everywhere, and you couldn't carry any momentum in between obstacles. Just, I mean, everyone rode the same track, so that's not a good excuse, and but short story is, I didn't qualify for the night show. I rode practice. I mean, it was kind of the opposite of Springfield. I was probably the best in the very first practice, and then I just kept getting worse as the track got worse and more. The dirt, the sand, the coffee grounds got dragged onto the obstacles and just made everything harder. And yeah, it was a disaster, I'm gonna be honest. I got put into... They split the amateur division into... Or they split the amateur class into 3 divisions, and they do it completely randomly, which I understand they have to, but after timed practice, they don't split up the fast people into multiple groups. They just keep the divisions that were randomly assigned before the day started. So that can lead to some really unfair grouping. For example, Division 1 had a heat race with 6 people, I believe. 6 or 7. Maybe 7. And they only take the top 3 from the heat races, and each division has its own heat race. So I was in Division 2, excuse me, and I had, I believe, 9 or 10 in my heat. I think it was 10, because there were 7 in the LCQ, so yeah, 10. There were 10 in my LCQ, or heat race, sorry, division, whatever. There were 10 in my division, and 1 was Cooper Abbott, which is Destry Abbott's son, and he won the National Amateur Championship last year. He was still racing amateur. And then the other one that was really fast was Dalton Dietz, who trains at D8, DA8, however you say it. I think it's just D8, but whatever. Destry Abbott's training facility. And, you know, he's like good friends with Cooper and all that, and they ride together all the time. So both of them, Endurocross is pretty much their life, and that's, or motorcycle riding in general, I guess. And so that was two dudes that were really fast, and they were, Cooper Abbott was 6 seconds a lap faster than the fastest guy in Division 1. And Division 1 only had 6 people. So I kind of just got screwed with the random division assignments, but it might not have mattered anyway, because I was a spode out there. There was no, you know, I kind of alluded to it earlier, I couldn't carry any momentum. I mean, everybody else was having problems too, but a lot of them were able to get over it, and I wasn't, so no excuses. It was just a bad deal. I didn't spend, I wrote this on Instagram, I didn't spend the last 6 months building a track and training my ass off to go to Daytona and not qualify. That's just completely unacceptable, but you know, maybe I just needed a kick in the ass to figure it out, and I've been stressing, you know, figuring out what exactly I need to do, and I know what I need to do. It's just a matter of doing it. So we're going to make some big adjustments to the track in Wichita Falls, and I'm going to start working on what I know I need to work on, which is riding when other people are around and having to take new lines, and figuring out the track as fast as possible, which is something I'd really struggle with. And I would, you know, I would get stuck into a bad pace just from my first lap of practice. If someone got stuck in something in front of me, I just stopped, and I came to a complete stop, and that's just not, you got to just keep going and set that mindset for the whole day, and I didn't do that. So I need to do that in Vegas in 2 months, a little bit less than 2 months now, so 7 weeks, something like that. I'll be in Vegas for Endurocross May 1st, and yeah, if I don't qualify, you might see a suicide video on my YouTube channel. No, you won't, but you know what I mean. I'm not gonna let that happen again. That's just such a disaster, and yeah, I just gotta put it in my head that I'm one of the most prepared people on that track, and you know, I need to ride like it. I need to act like it. But maybe I'm just being too harsh on myself. It was my first time doing one of these, and they're doing a national one at least, and I know there's definitely a huge learning curve just from people that I've talked to, and that was not a good track for your first one. But like I said, man, everyone was riding the same track, so you can't blame it on that. So I didn't know this was all going to be about that, but I guess that's what it turned into. And what else? I've talked about the job, the video production job in Dallas. There is the surprise ending that I was talking about. My friend Matt was the host of the game, and he rage quit when I was 10 feet from the finish line, which is awesome. Thanks, Matt. GG. So, yeah, guys, if you stayed and listened to this whole ramble, congratulations. You are more dedicated than I am, probably. I guarantee you I would have stopped listening a long time ago. But yeah, I want to say thanks to everyone who's been watching these videos, or any of my videos. It's been good. A lot of people watching my videos, and yeah, I'm up to like 570,000 views now, which is awesome. So thank you, everybody. Everybody's been great. Gotten some great comments, and some not so great comments, which I might make a video detailing. But overall, guys, you guys are awesome. You guys are just keeping me going. So thanks for that, and I will see you next time. Peace.